Hello, hello. You are watching Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and we are speaking baby mama, child support. Baby mama, where my money at? She's saying that to the daddy. Child support. That's the money I'm talking about. So again, you all know I'm Michelle Hope Walker. I'm a speaker, comedian, evangelist, actress, music. I do all kinds of stuff. And it's all about motivating and encouraging people. That's the whole reason why I do everything that I do. Is about encouraging people and helping people. So as Mother's Day is approaching, first of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Because this whole series, Baby Mama series, is about supporting baby mamas and mothers and telling mothers Happy Mother's Day and honoring baby mama mothers. You know what I'm saying? And again, we play with that term, baby mama. One thing that took me to that term, baby mama, is because one thing I'm talking about in this series is the negativity that they try to put on women, especially black women, that are asking about child support. Which this is something now that the mother should already be getting child support for the child that her and him had together. So one, she shouldn't have to ask. That's what I tell my mothers. Do not feel bad. Do not be ashamed. Do not feel nothing negative. Because if he's not already doing it, shame on him. He should be doing it and you don't have to ask. So how dare he get mad because you're asking for child support money? So a lot of times you tend to hear them talking about baby mama, and somewhere along the line they got the word drama with it. I'm like, really? Why is that such a drama? The drama started when you didn't pay the child support. That's what started the drama. The baby mama didn't start the drama. The drama started when you decided to have a child with her and then you did not pay. Whether you decided or not, so well, I didn't decide. Well, whatever. You did what you did and you all got a child together. The child is here now. So I don't spend a lot of time on talking about how the child got here and this on because the point in the bigger picture is that there are children living in poverty because fathers are not paying their share of child support to help that child. And so that's my bigger picture, is helping where kids are not living in poverty because the father's not paying child support. So again, that's my bigger picture on where I'm coming from, with this whole baby mama series. And also to discuss and continue to dismiss the negativity that they try to apply to baby mamas. That's not a negativity. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some of you all say baby mama in terms of endearment. And that's good. Some I'm his baby mom, and you love him and he care about you and this and that, whatever the case might be. Sometimes people play with the word. But the point that brought me to the discussion of baby mama is that I don't like when people try to use that to negatively talk about single mothers who are asking for child support from their child's father. It's not right and it's not fair. And matter of fact, as I was just even going online, wait, before I go there, let me go back to baby mama and talk about the coin of this word baby mama, the origination and how this word came about, and also how race relates with this word. Because think about it, when we talk about race with baby mama, in most cases they're talking about the black woman. So they're not, and then they're trying to negatively talk about the black woman, because you really didn't hear a lot of baby mama with white races, Latino races, or Asian race. But the baby mama word is usually used of a black woman that has a child by a man, and the black man, is usually trying to use it in a negative way, which is wrong. Because again, she shouldn't have to ask you for child support. If you were doing your part, she wouldn't be asking for child support. And neither should she be afraid and scared. Well, I don't want to ask him for child support because then he's going to start talking bad about me. Who cares if he talk bad about you? Girl, you get your money for them children, for your child. I don't know how many kids you may have by this person, but I don't care how many baby daddies you got. Get money from each and every last one of them to help with their child because you all had a child together. And so both of you are supposed to be putting into that. But don't you ever feel bad about asking for child support money for your child. Don't you ever, because that's his child too, and he's supposed to be helping to pay. And again, shame on him that you got to ask for the child support, because you should not even have to ask for child support. That does not make any sense. It's not right. Now, also race in the issue. Let's talk about that. We're going to get down to race. Let me do my little disclaimer. It's a shame you got to do this because everybody sees the stuff going on in society, but nobody wants to talk about it. A lot of times nobody wants to talk about the race issue. And then when you talk about, oh my gosh, you're racist. No, I'm not racist. I have all kinds of people in my family. Every race and every different things and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, you know I love all people. But I'm also real. I'm talking about the race issue. Let me tell you why. Because people are in poverty because of race. People are locked up in jail because of race. So there's a lot of negative things being done to people just because of the color of their skin. And that's not right. So yes, I do dive into race. I'm going to talk about race when it comes to the baby mama. Now, especially when it comes, and let me just throw it out there, just keep it out there. It's sad that sometimes when you looked on a spectrum, because, especially America, I'm talking about America, maybe going on around the world as well, but especially in America, they still have this brainwashed theory in this male-driven society of the lighter is the better and the darker is at the bottom of the totem pole, which is so wrong. It's so wrong. So when I say that, don't get mad at me. That's what we see going on in society. So what you need to do is get on social media and talk about, hey, this is not right. We're going to treat everybody fairly and right, no matter what the color of their skin is. So that's what you need to do. I'm just calling it out because that's what's going on. So sometimes you have the lighter kids being taken care of by the fathers and by, versus the darker kids. And that is so wrong. Oh my gosh, that is so wrong. And then you have these black guys that run around, oh, they love them a mixed baby. Oh my God, they love them a baby by somebody else that is not of black race. I mean, they will take care of that child, but then the child they had by the black woman, they want to, oh, that's not my child, and take her through all kind of stuff, well, I'm not saying all guys that are black guys like this, no, I'm not saying, but we see this, don't play, we see this all the time. Matter of fact, I was watching I don't really indulge into these talk type shows, these type of what's the little fight talk shows where they always fighting about relationships and who's the baby daddy type shows too much, because also a lot of them, they're actors. They're not it's not really always a situation. But don't get me wrong, the situation they're acting out could be very close to a real situation. But that's from the channel. Just happened to see where the black girl was saying that the grandmother of the mother of her child's father was favoring the mixed kids that her son has with a white woman and not willing to accept her kids. The black girl was saying this. The black girl was telling the guy's father, her child's father's mother, that she felt like her child was being mistreated, and the mother was trying to not claim her child because she was black, but yet her son was having kids by other people, and at least particularly had a kid by a white woman, and she accepting all them kids. So they're not even questioning the white woman if this is his child is not or not, her son's child or not. And we find that, we find that. We see, and we have to pray on that. I mean, used to sometime. My uncle, my family is a great family, different, so I don't really know who my uncle may have been talking about, but I do remember my uncle sometimes talking about the colorism, and we have to watch that. So also, when I talk about this, look at me, write me, calling me, talking about, well, that ain't, no, what you do is you make sure that you're not practicing racism in your family by treating the lighter people in your family better than you treat the darker people in your family, because that's not right. Treat everybody with fairness and kind of everybody is beautiful. The color of your skin is not determining your beauty, but especially in the black race, sometimes you see that and not even, and again, it comes from that white supremacy mindset, slavery days, and all that in America, where people tend to think beauty is related to lighter skin, and even now society's still pushing that. Even now, you still see that. That's why I'm so happy when I see different people of different shades of color on different. Okay, I'm like, okay, we're getting better. We're getting better, at this, because it shouldn't just be when you see the word beauty of someone white or light on there. It should know. Beauty is in all shades and colors. But I remember I used to always call that out sometimes, people that he would feel like, even like we talked about amongst of his kids, that he felt like maybe the light of his kids was more accepted than the darker of his kids, and stuff. And I didn't really understand it all then, but I listened, and now I think about a lot of things my uncle said, and, a lot of times stuff did make sense now that I've researched and learned, because a lot of times when you're calling things like, even as I'm talking to you about this, some of you are not getting it. And that's because sometimes you got to go into a study of it. You got to take some classes, some workshops. So now we're in the computer age, you can actually just Google research on race. And, as you read it, you're like, man, I do see that happening sometime in society. Now, again, what you do when you learn that information is then you try to help stop it. You try to help stop the racism. Now, again, don't go treating the white and the light people mean. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you're going to treat everybody fairly. You're not going to, treat one better than the other because of their skin tone, So, because even sometimes now when you're around, you can be around the different movement groups, the black movement groups, and sometimes if you're lighter skinned, it's like, oh, you're not black, oh, whatever. I'm dealing with the same thing y'all dealing with. Don't tell me I'm not black. You know what I'm saying? If you're mixed with other things, they try to call you out and stuff. It's like, no, you're not calling me out because I'm black just like you are, And so it's not really trying to offend or hurt anybody. But again, so going back to baby mama, because this ties into it, and it's so wrong. It is so wrong. But you see that word ties into it. If the father feels like his kid is quote unquote cute on what he sees and maybe has been brainwashed with on what he thinks is cute, he may claim the child. If he don't think so, if he slept with somebody that maybe have a dark skin, the baby end up turning a little bit more dark, which that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I'm just telling y'all what y'all see this. Don't play dumb with me. You be seeing this in society, and the child might be a little bit more dark skinned. Then the father want to just get a woman a whole battle. And that's not mine. That's not mine. Especially if he light skinned, and that's not mine because the baby dark. Well, come on now, keep it real. If you're light skinned and you have sex with somebody that's dark skinned, the baby can go either way. It can be brown skinned, it can be all the way light skinned, and it can go all the way dark. It doesn't make it, and then all of the shades are beautiful anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. But I point that out because baby mamas have to deal with that, as shallow as that is. Because you'd be like, really? But yes, you all, yes. And don't play dumb because some of y'all see it in your own families and you see it around anyway. Like I said, people don't like to talk about stuff, especially when it comes to race. People want to act taboo, But see, my thing is, I feel like the more we talk about it, then the more it helps us on dealing with each other. Get it out. Don't talk about it or whatever. Well, then that's you. Let's get it out. Let's talk about the stuff. So we can help heal and make sure that everybody's treated fairly and right. You know what I'm saying? And so, and again, if you raised up in America and in this white supremacist type society, male-driven, patriarchal society that tries to say white light is on the highest end of the toll and then the darker you are on the lowest end of the toll, then you just may think that way. You may not even realize you're thinking that way. You may not, So again, check yourself too. Because you may not even realize that, for you, beauty is lighter and white. And, you like to call somebody ugly that tends to be more of a darker skin tone. You're wrong for that. You are wrong for that, okay? So baby mama's got to deal with the skin color stuff of their baby and them. Because then here's the thing. That especially, again, we're going to talk about black guys, because here's the thing, that black guys will, you see a lot now, they will go and they will have sex with black women, and they will, like the pleasure of us having sex with a black woman, but then when it comes to marriage, they will go and marry somebody whiter of another race, and then now that's the one they don't mind coming outside with, taking to dinner, and doing all these nice things with, and, celebrities been photoed with, oh, this is my girl, type thing, In the meantime, in the background, is black girl somewhere that they really, really like and enjoy having sex with, but they don't want to show her because also when you come to people that got a lot of money, they got somewhere in their head that success means that you're supposed to be with somebody white or light or something, as if that is, a sign of success. I don't know, And again, don't get me wrong, because you can date whatever race you want to. I've dated all races. It does not make a difference. That's not. But what I'm saying, when people are being mistreated by this, that's what I'm talking about, the mistreatment. So stay with me here. I'm talking about the mistreatment of kids, the mistreatment of baby mamas because of the color of their skin, the mistreatment of children because of the color of their skin, fathers not wanting to pay child support because of the color of the baby mama skin or the child skin. That is, I know, but it needed to be talked about. I had to say it has to be talked about because the stuff is real. The stuff is real. The struggle is real, So yeah, you can date whoever you want to. You know, when I date whoever I date, to me, I'm especially this time, you know, in my life, it's more of that person caught my attention. Usually because of how they think and they brain, you know, and their mindset, you know, because so many people are brainwashed, you know. The theory that, you know, I was taught a long time ago, out of 100% of people, especially in America, 80% of people are followers. You know, whatever the media tells them, whatever, you know, entertainment folks tell them, they believe it, and they'll argue with you up and down, you know. You know, they're brainwashed, you know, because there's only a few people that own the media, right? And they all pushing the same type of messages, okay? They even pushing the same message they're pushing in the media and Congress and through our political movements. You know what I'm saying? And so then 80% of people are followers and following that agenda. You know, what, you know, society wants to push, this male patriarchal society is pushing to them. And then 20% of us, out of 100, because I'm talking about out of 100%. So then you got 20% of us, though, might be 20 of us too, but me, Carrie, and Benjamin. They're smart, they're no genius. Think, you know, and realize, I won't forget Suge Knight, and, you know, there are geniuses that think, and Kanye West, that think, and, you know, we're not afraid to, you know, stand up against that machine, you know, and, you know, speak the truth, what's really going on, even when we get criticized for it, you know. So I like a lot of times to deal with those type people, you know, because and again, sometimes we may fall for some stuff, but at least we knowledgeable. We may get screwed too, we may go do some of the stuff they're trying to brainwash the 80% to do, but at least we're knowledgeable on it. We know we about to get screwed. We know that something ain't right with this, but we're going to go on and do it or whatever, you know, but we already know. You know what I'm saying? So that's usually what I'm drawn to. You know, type of guys that think on their own, outside of the brainwashing media. You know, because I can't deal with people that just, you know, that 80%. You know, I'm talking about a relationship. Don't get me wrong, I love all y'all, but I'm just saying, you know, because when you're in a relationship with somebody, that's a personal, up close thing. You know what I'm saying? You're around them a lot, you know, and nobody talking about the news said this and that, you know. Don't worry, I watch the news too. But then I know there's a story behind what the news actually said. You know what I'm saying? And I can think and know the bigger piece of, you know, or I research. You know, you gather information, collegiate information. You know, not just from what different folks are saying online, but you know, but then you gotta watch collegiate actually research too, because sometimes people pay people off to have professors write a paper about something that may not totally be true either, you know, but he getting paid to write that paper to sway the message a certain way. So again, yeah, because you can actually get information from anybody. But again, you gathering no different information. Then you coming up with your own mindset of it. You're not letting somebody brainwash you on how to think about a certain issue. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so going back to baby mama and race. So yeah, you know, it's real. The struggle is real, you know. And I mean, think about it. You rarely see, a lot of times dark-skinned guys, black guys, you know, dark-skinned tend to go more light. You know, you rarely see a dark-skinned man, you know, I'm not talking about the black race, a dark-skinned man and a dark-skinned woman together. Yeah, that's what, when I do, I actually get happy. I'm like, oh my God. You know, because to me, it's showing that they love their race. Not that I'm saying that when people, they outside the race, they don't love the race. Because, I mean, it's about loving all humanity regardless. But, again, you know, like I said, even when I date outside or it's, like I said, for me, it's that person caught my attention. So I'm not even on their race. It's that, you know, this is a person I don't mind being around and I feel them. You know what I'm saying? You know, so to me, when you go out of race, it should be more of that, not that, you know, you purposely want to go out. Oh, you know, I can't, you know, how people, some guys try to put black women down. I ain't dating no black woman. She doesn't. You haven't dated all black women. So how in the world are you going to sit there and put all of us down because maybe you dated one or two black women because you've been dating white women all other races all your life, you know, but you dated one or two black people and black women and you didn't like them. And so now you didn't put all of us down. No, I have family members that date outside of race, and that's fine. It's okay. You can date whoever you want to. But my thing is, then don't put your own race down. You know, because if you're black, you came from a black woman. So how dare you? I'm going to put the rest of us down. You know, so therefore, So we have to, you have to watch that. Then a lot of times light skinned guys, they can go either way. Sometimes they'll go the same skin color they are. Sometimes they'll dance outside their race are. Or I remember, some light skinned guys, I really adore one to that. But they went all the way dark. Nothing wrong with that, that's what they, and sometimes you hear because they feel like that makes them feel more black. I guess, I don't know, it increases to them their blackness because they're fair skinned. So they want to go as dark as they can to feel more black. And I'm like, hey, whatever makes you, rock your boat. I think you need to know who you are, though. There's nothing wrong with dating whatever color skin you want to date, but it's like, if that's your reasoning, because you feel like, because it's almost like the same reason of, black people dating white people or other races for the whole purpose that you feel like that makes you better than everybody else or better than other, black people because you are not dating someone black. You are with someone of another race, It's crazy. And while we're on the issue, and that still all relates with baby mama. While we're on the issue too, stop putting black women down. Just stop it. It's wrong. Stop it. I'm a black woman. I probably got some other stuff in me too, but I'm a black woman. Part of it is black. And I'm a black woman. And stop putting black women down because it's not right. You have not dated all black women. It's just not right. Even though, I do comedy, and sometimes I don't even like hearing a comedians do the black woman stereotype. Because like they're continuing to push these negative things that we as black women got to deal with every day. These stereotypical, these stereotypes and biases, of us, that are not true in most cases, and again, then every race has their different challenges. So don't just act like it's just black women, they talk about drama, they think about black women. No, we are not. No, what it is a lot of times we're not afraid to speak up most cases when something is not right. Thank God, because that has saved our life, is being able to speak up and not afraid to speak up. But we always have to speak up because usually black women are always being offended. People, they're always doing something to us, They're talking bad about us or they're doing something wrong to us, so we have to speak up. I don't think there's no other race of women that get mistreated the most and, degraded the most and, I went to a lot of different sessions and honoring black women and talking about these issues of what black women go through, from Black Girls Matter at the African American Museum here in California, and then the UCLA Hammer, exhibit that talked about, her story, and different things, what we have to go through. Black women, we go through a lot. So baby mamas, as a black woman, if you're going through some stuff and, for some of y'all, it's sad because you don't know the bigger picture, especially if you're young. When I was young and I'm asking for child support, I'm not knowing the bigger picture. I'm not knowing about the research about the patriarchal society, the male control driven society, which is why when I'm asking for child support, people looking at me crazy and putting me down, when to me it just made sense that we had this child together, so you should be helping to support this child just like I am. I mean, it was just a natural thing. But, I didn't know all the different powers that be that would try to come against you, for that, and the young girls today don't get it and understand. They fighting and trying to keep up with baby daddy and asking for, and it's a whole lot of issues going on. One, that we still live in a patriarchal society. There's a male control driven society. So that's why when you have a Blac Chyna that's asking Tyga for some child support, everybody gets on Blac Chyna instead of Tyga. And you're like, really? And let's go back to Blac Chyna. Now here's the thing too that I want to say, as we've been talking a little bit about people dating, other races. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's the thing though, but here's my thing with the Kardashians, because the Kardashians just love black men. There's nothing wrong with that. Love them, please do. But I'm just saying, but then when their brother Rob get with a black woman, they had a problem with that. I don't like that, Kardashians. I don't like that, because y'all got Kanye, Tyga, and the mama got somebody black. Can't think of her boyfriend. I don't know if she married to him now name. But then when Blac Chyna come in the picture dating y'all brother, y'all got a lot of attitude with Blac Chyna. Really? And here's the thing they do with us black girls. Well, it's not all black girls. It was just her. Don't fall for that, y'all. Don't y'all fall for that. Don't fall for it's a lie. Don't fall for it. They always got a problem or a challenge with us, but they don't want to paint it as coloristic. You know what I'm saying? To me, actually, Rob was all depressed and down. to me, he gave an example, and Blac Chyna came in and helped save his life. To me, gave an example of how black women, white men, and other races can come save your life. We are superheroes. Blac Chyna swooped in and saved Rob, and and the Kardashians won't look funny and act like they got a problem with Blac Chyna. I'm like, if you don't get out of here, Kardashians. But anyway, all right, I'm Michelle Hope Walker. Oh, let me date this. Y'all know I like to date these videos. So today is Thursday, and it's April 20th, 2017. So today is Thursday, April 20th, 2017. Also, you can reach me, 323-338-6580. That's my phone number. You can call me or text me. You can follow me. Most definitely go to my YouTube, because you're going to see all these videos. This is just one out of many videos. And this is all about honoring baby mamas and all about discussing the subject of baby mama and child support and the different issues all around it. And especially poor women, I will tell you, I'm speaking up because the poor, especially poor black women, go through a lot and are negatively mistreated and put down and just being treated mean because they're asking for child support. And that is not right. So I'm calling that out. It's not right. But sort of like what Ice-T talked about, people feel comfortable picking on those who they feel that can't really defend themselves. Because see, when you're poor and you're trying to fight child support, you're trying to get child support, you don't have the money to go get your attorneys and try to get all these people, unless maybe who you're trying to get child support from is rich and got a whole lot of money. You might can find an attorney then. But if he just, Big D off the block, usually the attorney not trying to deal with you too much on trying to help you get this child support. You know what I'm saying, if you're a black woman. So, it's really important, that we speak up for poor women overall trying to get child support, and then especially black women, because it tends to be they have the hard. We have the hardest, Now I also want to do a disclaimer with my baby daddies, because again, like I said, I got 4 of them. But I don't want you all to think as I'm talking about these issues that these are issues that came from my life or my baby daddies, because so kudos, shout out to my baby daddies, At different times in life, we got understandings on things. And then with some of them, pretty much they always paid child support when they could, when they had it, it was never a problem. But these are just different scenarios I've seen other women go through, or different things like that as well, so just, I want to do a disclaimer to my baby daddies. I want them thinking that, oh my God, people like, oh, her baby daddy. No, a lot of this is not for my baby daddies. I actually appreciate some things some of my baby daddies have done where, like I said, when they could afford, when they had it, they were there and they paid and they did, what needed to be done, yes, some of them, you had different times in life, you had to, hello, but then as they get older, they do better, we all had kids when we were young, so, it gets better sometimes, they get better with age. But anyways, want to do that disclaimer. So shout out to my baby daddies. Y'all keep doing good. My kids are grown now too. So, the relationship is better in the sense because I let my grown kids deal with their baby daddies. I don't go there too much anymore. But I do stay cordial. If there's a way I can help them, especially if they're going through a situation, I'm always open to doing that. Some people might look, well, why would you help your baby? Because, again, I'm out here, resourceful and always about helping people. So why would I not help my baby daddy? So anyway. All right, so baby mamas, keep your head up. That's the key thing I want to tell you. Keep your head up, mommy. All right, so you can Google my name, Michelle Hope Walker, and my Facebook will pull up. Now my Twitter, the actual Twitter that I use, sometimes I always pull up. So it's @Hope_speaks. But stay, we pray. Stay praying for the baby mama. Stay praying for them. There's so many issues around this. You know what I'm saying? And daddies, fathers who are good fathers and paying child support, I am not talking to you. So you don't need to be texting me and saying, well, this and that. And I know that some of y'all, but there's factors around. Well, I'm not talking about those factors. You all know people that literally have the money to pay child support. There are no negative factors with the baby mama. Sometimes people when they try to say it's negative factors, it's not negative factors. It's just that they don't want to pay child support. That's the bottom line. And now they're trying to create reasons in their head for reasons to not pay child support, But, my solution to that is there is no reason. The child exists, the child is there, and you need to be paying your part of the child support, and that's it, So, but, good men, this is not for you. So, hey, chill. It's not for you. This is not about you, and it's not for you. And thank you for doing your part and helping baby mamas and being there. Father's Day is coming up. I got you on Father's Day. Don't worry. I got some videos for you on Father's Day. Look at my past videos. I'm always complimenting men and encouraging them as well. But right now, it's about Mother's Day. And my heart out for those baby mamas that are going through all kind of stuff trying to get child support. It's ridiculous. They shouldn't have to experience that stress and just everything, trying to get child support, something that the man should already be doing. All right. I like the video to stay under 30 minutes. So, all right. So I'm Michelle Hope Walker. God bless. Help a baby mama today. Okay? Help a baby mama. Your town, your city, have a big event for baby mamas like Suge Knight did. He took baby mamas out to Beverly Hills, gave them gifts to them and their kids, had a great event for them, honored them. You do that in your town. You do that in your town. All right. I'm Michelle Hope Walker. God bless.